What's going on, guys? Messi here and welcome to a brand new video. Welcome to a daily dose of transfer content, and today it is going to be Thursday the 30th of July. We have confirmed deals to go through as well as the rumours. So just before we get started, if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. And finally, drop a comment below, I'll try to respond to as many as I can. Right, so first up today we have got a transfer for Cambridge United, and they have signed former Republic of Ireland international and Norwich playmaker Wes Hoolahan. He signed for them on a 1-year deal, and it was also a free transfer. L'Equipe are reporting that Rangers have agreed a €4 million deal with Amiens, who I now think are a second-tier French side. That's to sign 27-year-old midfielder Bongani Zunga. A 4-year contract awaits him in Scotland, and this deal could be announced very soon. AEK goalkeeper Vasilios Barkas, he'll undergo a medical at Celtic before completing a move to the Scottish club today. Now, that was written on Wednesday, so this transfer could well be announced already, and the Daily Record believes a deal will be completed for about £5.5 million, or about €6 million. Jesse Lingard is hoping some good performances in the upcoming Europa League. He's hoping they can help secure him a move away from Manchester United, and this story is from the Times. While Lingard isn't said to be pushing for an exit, he recognises his playing time has dropped and is likely to leave. Roma, Borussia Mönchengladbach and Newcastle, they're among the teams that have already shown interest across Europe. And Lingard is a player that started off with a lot of potential, but since then he has really failed to live up to that hype. Like, his output has been really poor the last couple of years, or few years really, and he only got his first contribution of the Premier League season on the very last game of the season, with pretty much the very last kick of the season. Calcio Mercato are saying that Tottenham are considering offering Eric Lamela, that's in a swap deal to land Inter Milan's Ivan Perisic. Inter did apparently try to use Perisic as a bargaining chip to get Alexis Sanchez from Manchester United, as they want to get the Chilean international on a permanent deal. But Spurs also want Perisic, and they're willing to offer Lamela in exchange. Qatari side Al Gharafa have registered an interest in signing 33-year-old Spanish midfielder Cesc Fabregas. He currently plays for AS Monaco, and this story is from France Football. The player and his family have absolutely no intention of leaving the Principality this summer, but his very high salary continues to take up a big proportion of the club's wage bill, and he might be pressured to move on because of that. Valencia are interested in Watford duo Gerard Deulofeu and Kiko Femenia, and they're interested in signing both players this summer according to AS. Watford's relegation means that both could be free to leave the club this summer, but while the Hornets want to sell them, the Spanish outfit want a loan deal initially. Calcio Mercato are the source for this next one again, and they said that Roma are around £2 million short of meeting Manchester United's asking price for Chris Smalling. The Red Devils are looking to generate about £18.2 million from any sales for the defender, who has spent this current campaign on loan to the Serie A side. And Roma do want to get him on a permanent deal, it's pretty clear now, but to do so they've got to generate a few more funds. And the next story is from Record. They said Tottenham are interested in signing Porto's Luis Diaz. The Lily Whites are considering a summer swoop for the 23-year-old who still has 4 years left to run on his current contract. Diaz has scored 14 goals in 49 games since joining Porto last summer, and that was from Atletico Junior. Fiorentina defender Nikola Milenkovic is a subject of interest from AC Milan, and this is according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The 22-year-old's agent is already in talks with the Rossoneri officials over a possible summer switch to the San Siro. Milenkovic still has 2 years left to run on his current deal at Fiorentina, but Milan can offer him European football next season, and it is also their player that was linked to Manchester United about a year and a half ago. Former Chelsea defender Branislav Ivanovic is set to return to the Premier League, and this is according to Serbian outlet Novosti. It's claimed Carlo Ancelotti wants to reunite with a 36-year-old free agent. That's as he continues his rebuilding job at Everton. And for Everton's defence, it has been pretty shaky for the most part. And bringing an experienced player in like Ivanovic, it could be very beneficial, especially for helping the youngsters. Crystal Palace will consider putting Ryan Fraser on their list of summer targets. That's following his departure from Bournemouth. He is currently a free agent after running his contract down at the Vitality Stadium, and he actually didn't play a part in the final few games where they were relegated. Palace have put the Scotland international into their recruitment plans, that's regardless of Wilfried Zaha's future at Selhurst Park. The Ivory Coast international does want to leave, as Roy Hodgson has said that publicly now, and Ryan Fraser, he wouldn't necessarily be the replacement, but he could be joining either way, and that story is from The Telegraph. Leeds have joined the race for Benfica midfielder Florentino Luis, and this story is from Tutto Mercato. Manchester United, AC Milan and Real Betis, they've also been linked with a highly rated 20-year-old, especially AC Milan. It's reported Luis could cost as much as €30 million or £27 million, and is yet another player linked to Leeds since their promotion. Real Madrid are ready to sell youth academy product Sergio Reguilon, and that's as part of their fundraising effort this summer. The story is from AS, and they say the 23-year-old left-back is currently behind Marcelo and Ferland Mendy, and he has spent last season on loan at Sevilla, where he made a very good impact. Madrid are looking to bring in €100 million in transfer fees this summer, and PSG are said to be interested in the Spanish fullback. Another Real Madrid player linked to a move away this time is going to be Kubo, and the story is from Mundo Deportivo. They say Dutch giants Ajax are interested in the Real Madrid forward. The 19-year-old has spent this current season on loan at Mallorca, and after joining Madrid on a 5-year deal from FC Tokyo, he has also been linked with a summer switch to Real Sociedad and Real Betis. LAZIO have opened talks with David Silva about a move to Serie A, and again the outlet is going to be AS. It said coach Simone Inzaghi has made him a top priority, as he looks to mount another title challenge next season. The report also claims Silva has 2 offers on the table from clubs in Dubai, but his future hasn't been set just yet. He's not really sure where he's going to be playing next season, and another club he's linked to is Xavi's Al Sadd. Bayern Munich are considering a move for out-of-contract Edinson Cavani, and this story is from Le Temps Sport. Hansi Flick is keen to secure cover for Robert Lewandowski, and Cavani could be that perfect player to provide competition. Benfica have also been heavily linked with the Uruguayan, but his wage demands may be more than they can afford, and he's also been linked to Leeds United, as I keep mentioning. Now maybe Cavani to Bayern makes a bit more sense than Benfica, because yesterday it came out that he's agreed to join the Portuguese side. There's also rumours saying he's demanding like €20 million per year, which again, as this story says, is way out of Benfica's reach. Carlo Ancelotti has demanded Everton back him in the transfer market, and he's made Lazio striker Immobile one of his top targets, and this story is from 90 Min. Ancelotti reportedly believes the job of rebuilding the Toffees is bigger than he first thought, and the club must throw their financial weight behind him if he is to remain. Immobile has scored a league-high 34 goals in Serie A this campaign, and is contracted at Lazio until 2023. And I was kind of surprised to see, by the way, that the amount of penalties that Immobile has scored this season, I think him and Ronaldo have scored 12 to 14 each. But certainly if Everton were to get Immobile, he's a player that knows where the back of the net is, and I'm pretty sure he'll do well in the Premier League, despite failing in the Bundesliga. The Daily Mirror are saying that Ben Chilwell is expected to tell Leicester City this week that he wants out of the club, and that's in order to secure a move to Chelsea. The England fullback is contracted to the Foxes until 2024, but he believes his long-term future lies at Stamford Bridge, working alongside Frank Lampard. He's set to cost above the £50 million mark, so he wouldn't be cheap whatsoever, and Chelsea face competition from Manchester City and, was it Manchester United? I'm not too sure, but they do face competition. Coutinho has strong interest from Tottenham, Leicester City and Arsenal, but he has made it clear that his main wish is to return to Liverpool. Klopp is currently targeting Bayern's Thiago instead, but hasn't completely given up on the idea of bringing the Brazilian back to Anfield, and that story is from Sport in Spain. Barca are looking to move him on, probably on a permanent basis this time, or a loan deal again, but maybe with an obligation to buy instead. And now talking about Thiago, CF Bayern has said that Bayern have decided internally that Thiago will be allowed to leave with an offer of about 30 million euros or 27 million pounds, but as of right now there has been no offer. He has rejected a new contract to remain at the Allianz Arena. That's because he wants a new challenge outside of Germany. Liverpool are still very much interested, but again, no bid as of yet. And now we have got two stories about Jadon Sancho, and the second one I'll talk about in just a moment, but I'll also say how it ties into the first deal. So talks between Manchester United and Borussia Dortmund over Jadon Sancho. Apparently all parties are growing increasingly confident a deal can be done. Dortmund are expected to demand at least £100 million up front, and that's according to Sky Sports. There are rumours going about that United made their first formal offer of about 80 million, but it seems that isn't true. Now the second story is from Kicker in Germany. They're saying Jadon Sancho would prefer a move to Liverpool over Manchester United. That's as he feels more likely to win titles with Jurgen Klopp's side. There's a good chance this link though does tie into the United rumour, because it could be used to get United to pay more money and essentially get the deal over the line. Liverpool might genuinely be interested, but they are unlikely to be able to afford a £100 million transfer. But that guys is going to be it for this video. So if you could do our good stuff by leaving a like rating, press the subscribe button if you're new, and press the bell notification next to it so you never miss an upload. My previous episode will be down below in the description box, and the current schedule every day at 8 AM UK time, there'll be a new video for you to look forward to. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.